All right, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and a peace and a hearty salutation to you Yakim, pushing his truth throughout the four winds. All right. We got a job to do. Okay. We are Yahweh Shai's laborers. We have a job to do. Okay. So we got to be about our job. You can't go to work and expect a paycheck at the end of the day if you don't put no work in, or at the end of the week, or however it is that you get paid. You know what I'm saying? You put your faith and trust in Esau. Put your faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? Because that's the ultimate payoff. That's the ultimate payoff. The kingdom, that's the ultimate payoff. All right? What more means more than the kingdom? All right? Let me get Jeremiah 28 and make that.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
So that's what the prophet's job is to do. Come out on the highways and hedges, or highways and byways, and let the people know the oncoming destruction that's about to take place, that's drawing nigh. That's your job. Okay? That is your job. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? The Most High not looking for no scragglers. You know what I'm saying? You can't be half-assed. You can't be a scraggler, man. He's looking for devout soldiers. All right? Matthew 10 and 39.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
Plain and simple. Cutting to the point. So if you find your life on this side, you're going to lose it. Okay? If you're doing good on this side, not saying there's nothing wrong. I mean, the Most High might bless you to where you do good. You know what I'm saying? But it's a proper balance in there. Okay? Some brothers, the Most High knows what they can handle. You know? But it says, he that loses his life. That means that if you lose something, that means it's no longer in your possession. Your life is no longer in your own possession, bro. When you lose it, when all this shit ends, you're going to find your life at the end of this road. All right? Yeah. All right. For my sake. When you lose it for his sake, which means you're doing his works and his will, you're going to find it at the end of the road. Yes,
This is John chapter 12, verse 25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. Yeah, so he that loveth his life shall lose it. So you living your life here in America, enjoying the fruits of America, living the American dream. You know, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna find yourself in a bunch of turmoil when that day roll around. Whenever the Lord releases his plagues on this place, man. Instead of you dying for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, bro, you're gonna find yourself losing your life in the most horrible way. But it also says that he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto eternal life. So, you know what I'm saying? Being that only way you end up hating your life, man, is when you really die to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's like whenever you understand and know that you're a slave. Understand and know that this is not the end. Understand and know that this is not your rest. You know?
And ultimately, it's when you can have the illusion You basically hand your life over. You basically say, I'm not going all that fuck shit no more, man. I ain't going fucking crawfish boil. You know what I'm saying? Catfish cookout.
Saturday night club.
Yeah. I know.
Every Saturday night.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't be partaking in the ways of the wicked, man. Committing adultery, sleeping with people's wives and stuff, bro. You gotta basically put your life is on the back burner. You gotta hate being here, bro. Plain and simple. You gotta hate being in this place.
Because if you if you're looking forward to the next 5 to 10 years, bro, yeah, you're just not in the right spirit, bro. It's like a man that understands and gets this truth, bro. It's like me personally, I can't look forward to next year. I always get that type of, you know what I'm saying? Like in the next year, I'm like, bro, I just don't think that far ahead, bro. You know,
We ain't trying to see tomorrow,
you know.
But Amos 9 and 8.
This is Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord the Most High are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said Yahweh.
So, the Most High's eyes, who are his eyes? His angels. Okay? Every night when you go to sleep, you get instructions on how and what you're going to be doing the next day. This is instructions from Yahweh Shem Yahushua that we would come out here today and bring out these prophecies and things that's gonna come to pass. Okay, that's how it was set up. All right. So his eyes sees all the wickedness that's going on down here. All right. Everybody don't see that. Everybody think it's just regular. Man, it's just another day in America. You know. We're gonna just go on. We're gonna keep building all these buildings, and then we're gonna just prosper and this and that. But that shit about to end, bruh. You got these prophecies unfolding. You got Trump and Kim Jong-un talking crazy shit to each other. It's just a matter of time before somebody be like, you know what, man, this motherfucker done called my bluff, and the elites give this order, and everything turmoil. You can look at it right now and see it's real fucked up. All right. First thing, you got
No, it was just building off of what you were saying. Like with the brother, going back to what the brother was saying, it was like it was set up in our instructions to be out here. This is Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hands of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth whithersoever he will. So basically, you know, it's like we got our instructions as we laid down to sleep last night, like to be out here. You know what I mean? Even though sometimes it may not look like you won't be able to be, but the Lord, hey, look, this is what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And like how the brother going back on speaking on Kim Jong-un and Trump, hey. The Lord he gonna drop the spirit like, look, well, this is what's gonna happen, because this is the Lord's movie, you know. The Lord run the show. All right. 1 Corinthians 4. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. For I think that the Most High had set forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed unto death. For we are all made a spectacle unto the world, and to the angels, and to men.
So, you will have all these different phases of black movements, church. Okay, I'm just speaking on a term of the so-called black, you know what I'm saying, but really the Israelites. You have Black Panther Party. You have Bloods, Crips. You have all these movements, but it wasn't. The reason it didn't work because it wasn't of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. This truth right here is all of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why we can come out here and stand boldly, because we have the faith and we know that this is it. You didn't just wake yourself up one day and say, I'm gonna go out on the highways and hedges and I'm gonna preach this truth or whatever. It don't happen like that, bruh. Everything is on a certain time structure. Damn, it's a big ass bee. But it's a certain time structure. So you basically, you gotta go with the flow, man. How about Shimmy Shai? It's his show. You flowing with him. All right. So but he said he gonna set for his men last. And when his men come out, like in every kingdom, you had uproars of people that came against them. Everything they said, everything they did, it was somebody scrutinizing, ridiculing. Like, man, that's not right, man. That's not right. In all our captivities, you know what I'm saying? Every time it came out, you know what I'm saying?
Just expounding on what you're saying right here. I'm looking for it. I'm gonna start right here. It says, just building off of what you're saying. This is Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 5. And I said unto the king, if it please the king, and if thy servant have found favor in thy sight, that thou wouldest send me unto Judah, unto the city of my father's sculpture, that I may build it. All right, this is the point that I'm getting to. And when Sanballat the Horonite and Tobiah the servant, the Ammonite, heard of it, it grieved him exceedingly that there was a man come to seek the welfare of the children of Israel. That's basically what's going on right now. That the Lord put his prophets out, you know, the apostles last, seeking the welfare of the children of Israel, you know. So and with these elites, that grieves them, you know. And so that's just going back to the scripture saying that he set forth his apostles last, you know, because when the Lord was going to deliver them, he raised up Nehemiah, you know.
All right, Romans 12:1. And this is how we supposed to conduct ourselves and act and be.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Your service. Reasonable service. Okay? Present your bodies, you'll basically turn your life over to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's your duty. Okay? And then by him calling you to do this, that's an honorable duty. Okay? Because everybody's not going to be called to do this. It's you losing your life. But this is what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? This is your job. This is your occupation. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Laying your life down and be like, you know what, man? It's the Most High show. I'm going to just totally roll over and trust in him. And let him do everything. Because it's ultimately his anyway, you know? Revelation 3 and 20.
Yeah, I'm going to get it. So Revelation 3 and 20. I was going back to the job and the duty. This is John chapter 21, verse 16. He said unto him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. And that's the service and the duty, you know what I'm saying, of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's to feed the sheep, you know.
God, and if you haven't basically gave yourself over to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, how you going to feed the sheep when you caught up in your own life? You know what I'm saying? You didn't turn your life over to him. That's the duty of us, bro. You know what I'm saying? I watched the brothers from Los Angeles. And their video was like, you got to be willing to lose everything, bro. You know, you got to be willing to lose everything. Point blank, period. Everything. You know you on that level when you willing to say, fuck it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do, though. Because the Most High don't want you putting nothing or no one above his works. All right? Proverbs 20:24. Oh, yeah, you didn't read that. All right, go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him, and he with me.
Yeah. And that's what he did to a lot of brothers.